Beautiful sunny day. January, Seattle, Washington. Mountains, boats, water. Good life stuff. Good life stuff. Ooh. Hey, what's up, good people? I have a question for you. A few of them, actually. I think you can see me. Do you believe that this world we live in is made up of atoms? You know, A-T-O-M, A-T-O-M, atoms. You probably do. I do. Do you believe that atoms are made up of energy? I do. Do you believe that energy must then form atoms? Yeah, I do. Do you believe atoms come together to form what we think of as things? You know, what we see, what we smell, what we taste, what we touch, what we feel? I do. Makes sense. Then here's the big question. Do you believe, then, if energy makes up atoms and atoms make up everything we at least interpret with our senses, but again, everything's coming from energy, do you believe then that energy has intelligence? I don't see another plausible explanation at all. If energy makes up atoms, and atoms make up everything, therefore energy makes up everything, then it must have intelligence in it. And actually, my guess would be that every piece of energy has all the knowledge and intelligence in the entire universe. Infinite knowledge. Just think about it. This doesn't necessarily make it true, but think about this. It's widely proven and known, it really is, that each piece of your DNA has the entire code of your DNA in it. Every little tiny piece, you know, a little drop of spit, a little microscopic speck of blood has your entire DNA sequence in it, which is what makes up your whole body, etc. You know? So the only thing that makes sense is each piece of intelligent or energy must have intelligence in it. And I would be inclined to believe infinite intelligence. That's an interesting thought, isn't it? I mean, how does that affect your look at the world, your outlook at the world, and what's really going on out here? I mean, right now I'm sitting here looking at my phone, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at water, beautiful water, boat, there's a person walking their dog, I'm looking at these mountains with beautiful snow on them, this nice walkout dock over here, pier, whatever you call it, sidewalk, the grass, trees, my car, that car, the parking lot, everything. It's all made up of energy. Interesting. But it's just energy. And does energy really look like anything? I don't think it does. I don't think energy really looks like anything. I think that it comes into form. It must. I think that's what science shows us too. So in reality, when you look at life like that, instead of things being things and people being people and this and that, all of a sudden, that puts a real different perspective on everything. Everything's just made up of energy, intelligent energy, apparently, and my best I can come up with, each piece of energy has infinite intelligence. Like what you think of, a lot of people think of as God. that intelligence, I would say that energy must have all of it, every piece of energy. And then I would probably think that all energy is really just one. All just one. And energy just goes where it's directed, where it's desired. It itself is not really negative or positive or good or bad, happy, sad. It just is, whatever it's directed to be. Everything we see around us, somehow it's been directed to become all of this. The experiences you have in your life, everything. Because remember, the only thing that I can think of, really, not that that makes me the end-all, be-all authority. Go ahead and look into yourself. Always look into everything yourself. Don't take what anyone says, including myself. Don't just take it. But if it sounds like it has some value or merit, go look into it. Go look into it. And actually, if it really pisses you off, definitely go look into it. If it pulls something out of you at all, positive or negative, good or bad, go look into it. But, energy, it has differences within it because it can take on an infinite number of vibrations. It can take on an infinite number of frequencies and wavelengths, and that really creates the vibration. And that makes the difference between energy becoming a mountain and a person, a boat and a parking lot, a rock and a blade of grass, air, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, iron, gold, silver, whatever. So as people, as creators, because we're creators, look, we can move, we can do things, we can think, we can make it come into being. Very special position we have in this universe. We're creators. Animals are creators too. Anything that can move and do its thing, grass is a creator. I would say our ability as humans to create is probably of the highest, which means we have the most responsibility, not to take, but to contribute. And in reality, when you contribute, you get everything you want anyways, you really do. But this vibration, each of us as people, sure, we look like people, but we look a little different, don't we? We act a little different from each other, don't we? But we desire the same things at our core. And I would say that all that revolves around love. Love. We all want love. Love, love. Now, that can be a sensitive word for people because a lot of folks' ideas of what love is going to be different. But generally the same. It's this sense. Love is really a sense. An alignment, a vibration. Yeah, I like that. It's a vibration. And if you can vibrate that love frequency and wavelength, that love vibration, that good vibe, then you'll get love in your life. However you decide love is. Because what I can tell you is I believe whatever's going on in your life is pure love. Whether you see it that way or not. And again, don't just disagree with me and don't just agree with me. Go look into it. Think about it. Now listen to what I'm saying. If you're a really negative person, are you really a negative person? Is that person really negative? Them, this, that? Or are they just trying to go after what they feel is the most best idea of love to them, whether you understand it or not? It's the best we're all doing, best I can tell, we're all doing the best we know to feel love, to experience and live love. Not like necessarily the movie idea of love or the societal idea of love. We all have our own unique idea of love and expression. So instead of beating yourself up over how your life is, how it is, shut up and think, how is this bringing me the love that I desire? What is the love I desire? How is it bringing me the love I desire? How is this matching my vibration? What is this bringing me that I enjoy and love in life? Now you'll think, well, I don't have as much money as I want. Well, maybe you don't value money, financial wealth, as much as you think you do. I mean, the idea sounds nice to all of us. We would all say, if I have a room full of literally a million people, I go, who here wants financial wealth? Everyone's going to raise their hand. Every damn person. Except for maybe one or two that maybe they figured something out. And they say, screw it. I'm not for this money system. I'm out. Whatever. But pretty much every person's going to do it because they can clearly see what financial wealth can give them very easily. It's very simple to see the idea of giving money in transaction for something. We understand that, and that's why we're like, hey, yeah, I'll take as much of that as I can. But you're not actually going to go after it, after financial wealth, unless you see the connection of why financial wealth contributes the love you want in your life. And that's why I talk about linking financial wealth, if that's what you claim you want, linking it to what you really highly value, what you love the most, what you think of as love in your own unique way, whether you're aware of it or not. That's also why I implore you to figure out what is most valuable to you, because that's where your love lies, your energy highest lies. Infinite energy lies there. You know, if you love shopping, if you love getting new shoes, if you love cars, if you love flying, if you love climbing mountains, if you love running, if you love exercising, if you love teaching, whatever it is. If you love your kids, spending time with your kids, with your family, your friends, going on adventures, vacations, sailing, I don't know, whatever it is to you. There's an infinite number of things because we're all here and there's never been another one of you. There never will be. Not exactly like you. Never. Ever. Ever has been or ever will be. No point. The universe doesn't do redundancy. You're special. You're very special. And if you can link whatever you claim to want, if you can link it, which means come up with enough reasons why that thing is linked, contributes, benefits you with your true highest values. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's, I don't know, sleeping in till noon, playing video games, climbing mountain, whatever it is. Link them together. Say it's your kids. That's a pretty common one. All right. If financial wealth will do this for my kids, and 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 do it. The funny thing about it is it can be hard to start, or you can come up with a few and then you hit a roadblock. But once you get a few past that roadblock, your momentum really starts rolling. And because you start seeing things differently, and you open this gate, and literally, you're made up of energy, you change your vibration. And, frequencies and wavelengths, vibration, attract different vibrations. Because when you start thinking of how thinking of how financial wealth benefits that which you really truly highest value, not what society says you're supposed to value, what you truly value, what your life demonstrates that you highest value, your vibration starts changing. And these ideas start flooding in. Literally a door opens because your vibration changes, and these ideas come to you because you have a new attraction mechanism, a magnetism. And remember, I started this whole conversation with basic science, showing you how the little is the same as the big. You consider yourself big, like you're different than that little piece of energy that you're made up of. You're not. And once you come up with a certain number of reasons why, say wealth building, which you don't have but you claim you want, being wealthy, is linked, once you come up with enough reasons, linking it to that which you highest value, which may be your kids, or shoe shopping, or taking your family on vacations, or helping animals, or whatever it is. Once you come up with enough reasons, you will literally feel like a different person. And you'll know it because you'll feel it. And what you will feel is your vibration change. And all of a sudden, I'm serious, new opportunities will come your way. You'll do more things that are lined up with wealth building just naturally, and you'll be energized for them because they'll be linked to your highest value, which is literally like your source of infinite energy. And I'm not saying, oh, okay, I got energy, I'm going to do it. Ugh. What I mean is you'll be inspired as hell to do it. Just like if you love hanging out with your children, I mean, you don't have to motivate yourself to do that. You don't have to make yourself do it. You don't have to find the energy for it. You just do it. And you're like, I love this. Love. That's where your love lies. That's where your greatest source of infinite energy lies. And if you can link whatever you claim to want, whatever you want, to your true love energy, you'll have it. I'm not saying you'll have it the moment you do it, but everything will change and it will unfold, because that's what you're here to do in life, to watch life unfold. And that is the experience, because getting something is the end of the road. You know, go talk to someone that's been to the moon. As an astronaut, you're like, I've been to the moon. Now what? Now what do you